Pete's so funny. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome back to another daily Disney discussion. Happy Monday to everybody. Hope everybody's having a great week to start. It's been a taxing week, and it's just Monday already. And it's already been a taxing week for both Melissa and I. What a Monday morning to start. But hope everybody's having a great Monday start. Welcome back, and welcome again back to another daily Disney discussion. We're going to have a good time tonight. We actually got a really good one to talk about as we are heading over to the Magic Kingdom, over to Frontierland, and we are talking Splash Mountain. This is a ride that a lot of people have their difference of opinions on what they feel about this ride. Some love it, some don't love it, some don't love it for other reasons. We can get into that. We can kind of discuss that. I'm going to bring it up right now. But there's a lot to discuss when it comes to it. I personally really enjoy it, but that's just me. Let's do a little bit of mousekeeping, then we'll get right into it. Of course, Dean over at The Live Place. Check him out, theliveplace.com. Family-friendly streams throughout the week. He is your TV guide of live streams. And, of course, our two partner channels are Disney Dan and Steve's World. Steve goes live a little bit later tonight with just another Monday night. He'll be doing his Getting to Know You with the Biopree Project tonight. That's going to be awesome. Ed and Mindy are going to be on there. Great channel. Be sure to check out Steve tonight with Mindy and Ed. That's going to be awesome at 8 o'clock. He'll be live on Wednesdays with Diz and Nat. And, of course, he'll be live with me on Saturdays for sports night, non-sports night right now. Dan goes live on Thursdays with Nuts About Disney at 5, I think it is, with Gonzo. And then he goes live on Saturdays with Disney Fiasco. He has his food varieties. And, of course, Dan and I, our new show is this weekend, this Sunday, 6 p.m., with our Disney movie review. We're going to be reviewing The Mighty Ducks. So check us out Sunday if you get time. That's a lot of information. But a great lineup tonight. Triple P at 7, Steve at 8, Meg at 9, PTV at 10. And tomorrow night, I almost forgot. Tomorrow night on our Disanity, our special guest week. Our special guest this week is none other than, you guessed it, PTV, Pepper Tree Villa is going to be on. We're going to be talking about Disneyland for first timers. So be sure to check that out. Man, we got a ton of people in here. Let me say hi to everybody, and thank you all, first and foremost, for being here. Let's get all the way back to the beginning. Craig's Robotics, first one in. Craig's Robotics, good to see you. Brian Eisenhart, one of our members, is here. Good to see you, Brian. Eric Newman, another one of our members, is here. Eric, good to see you. James Garcia's in the house. James, welcome in, buddy. Another one of our members, James Ryan, is here. James Ryan, good to see you, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Let's see, who else do we have? It's Joey's World's in the house. Joey's World, good to see you, Keith, Lisa, Joey. Good to see you guys. Thank you for being here. Let's see who else we got. Jennifer Jones is in the house. Jennifer, good to see you. Thanks for being here. LSU mom, Emily's here. She says, hi, everyone. Won't be able to chat much, but I'll be watching. Enjoy the stream. Thanks, Emily. I appreciate that, and thank you for being here. Christine Hickman's in the house. Mr. Fett's in the house. The Philly crew, another one of our members, is here. The Philly crew, Ron and Meredith, great to see you. Man, there's tons of people here tonight. Good to see everybody. Eric Newman, I think I said hi to Eric, but just in case, Eric Newman again, good to see you, buddy, another one of our members. Another one of our members, haven't seen you in a little while. Wendy Lou, who's back in the house. Wendy, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Ray, Disney Circus Girl, is in the house, another one of our members. Ray, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Lots of members here today. Thank you all for being here. Biopree Project are in the house. What, look at that. Ed and Mindy, welcome in. Good to see you guys. Thanks for being here. Another member, Downscale, is in the house. Downscale, good to see you, buddy. Man, we got so many people in here. G. Wilson's in the house. Tim Pruitt's in the house. Oh my gosh, you guys. Pete McDevitt. Pete's in the house. What's up, Pete? Pete says his clock is worse than some of the NFL cheating clocks. I started it late. That was my fault. Pearl Manhattan's in the house. Pearl, good to see you. She says, hi, everyone. I'm here listening and watching, but won't be in the chat. Hugs all around. Well, it's good to see you, Pearl. Thanks for being here. Donna Jaworski, another one of our members. Donna, great to see you, dear. We miss seeing you, Donna. I hope you're doing well. But thanks for being here, Donna. Such a great person. I miss seeing Donna. I think we're up to date. Candy Mom 15. Cynthia's in the house. Cynthia, good to see you. Another one of our members, our first member. Good to see you, Cynthia, as usual. Marguerite Nagy is here. My gosh, guys, I'm slow with the chat. By the time I get done with the chat, we'll be done the show. Chris Phantom Gazer, another one of our members, is here. What's up, Chris? Good to see you, buddy. Hope you're doing well. And I think we are finally caught up. Have a members only jacket. Does that count? It does. 29 watching, 21 likes. Yes, everybody, don't forget to hit that like button for us. It definitely helps the stream. But let's talk about it. Carlos, Disney World Freaks in the house. What's up, Carlos? Good to see you, buddy. Thanks for being here. Splash Mountain. So it's funny, but Splash Mountain, when you think about it, you think of how old Splash Mountain is. Oh my gosh, it's so old. But it really isn't that old. 1989 is when it debuted at the Magic Kingdom in Walt Disney World. I really thought it was older than that, but it's not. Now, it's a really, really good ride, and we're going to break it down a little bit. Amy, AJC Magic TV. What's up, Amy? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Everybody say hi to Amy. I'll say this. Let's see, what's James have to say? He says, I'll have to say about this ride. I ride it first time back in 2017. Yep, good. There you go. Everybody's saying hi. Okay, so my opinion of Splash Mountain is this. It's one of those rides, of all the rides in Walt Disney World, it is probably the one ride that you get the most value for. The old saying for me is the juice worth the squeeze. It absolutely is worth the squeeze. This ride is so long. It's almost a 20-minute ride. It's like 15, 16 minutes or something like that. You've got several drops. It's so great inside. It's themed incredibly fantastic. There's so much about this ride that makes it wonderful. It really is wonderful. Disney Circus Girl says, Ray says, we won't ever get this ride at Paris because for 8 months of the year, at least, it would just be Hypothermia Mountain. It's true because it's always cold. It makes sense though. I totally get it. It is definitely, it's a water ride. It's a water, a log ride for sure. Literally a log ride. But there are several drops inside of it, and you're definitely going to get wet. The queue itself, the queue is pretty. It's well themed. It's themed well. You got a lot of nice music. It is an outside queue for the most part. So you're always going to be in the heat and humidity, but you're underneath. You're in the shade. They have some cool little areas in there for sure. Is it air conditioning, Carlos? Because I don't remember it being air conditioning in the queue. Inside the ride it is, yes. Jennifer says, I love this ride. It's one of my favorites for sure. But the queue itself is very long. It's a long queue in respect of when you're going around. But, you got to go up some steps too, which is kind of cool. But it's themed really, really well. I just wish they had a few more like little interactions or animatronics along the queue that would make it a little bit better. But for the most part, I love it. Mr. Fett says it's one of my favorites. But the queue is fun. It's a lot of fun. Chris says, when I first rode Splash, I was like, meh. Every time since I enjoy it more, it's up to my number 4 in Magic Kingdom and top 10 overall. It's true. It's one of those, the more you ride it, the better it gets. Wendy says, my son has a Splash Mountain t-shirt that says, it's actual, it's factual, you're going to get wet. It's true. You're absolutely 100% correct. You're going to get wet. Except, and I'll tell you in a minute. Rob Fuzz is in the house. What's up, Rob? Good to see you, buddy. Rob Fuzz is in the house. Everybody say hi to Rob. Amy says, it was my rope drop ride back in the day. Sure, why not? Absolutely. Candy Mom says, Cynthia says, I haven't done Splash Mountain yet. Nobody wants to go on it with me. Cynthia, if you're ever in the Magic Kingdom and we're there, we'll ride it with you. 100%. It's done. Let's see what else we got here. Brian says, I'm sorry, I got something in my teeth. Brian says, Splash is one ride you do not want to stand up on. No, not at all. No, you do not. Not at all. Oh my God, you guys are so funny. Marguerite says, love Splash Mountain, but haven't ridden it, haven't the ride for 2 years because of boot on left leg, same as Pirates of the Caribbean, Small World, all those boat rides. Oh, well, hopefully you'll get to ride them again soon. Ray says, last time I rode Splash Mountain, I was experiencing difficulties, to put it lightly. Oh my. Well, hopefully again soon, Ray, you'll be able to ride it. But, okay, so queue, good queue, not great queue. It's certainly not Everest. It's not Rise of the Resistance. It's not some of those queues for sure. But it's a good queue. It's a lot of fun. But now, once you get on the ride itself, it's a waterlogged ride, water flume ride that sits two across. You're not going to really get 3. You can get 2, though. And it's 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. It's 4 rows. Avery, the Cuban American. What's up, Avery? Welcome in. He's singing the song for us. Plenty of sunshine heading my way. Zippity doo dah, zippity yay. The song's great, by the way. So the flume ride itself, I'll never forget the first time Melissa ever rode this. We didn't tell her there was more than one drop. Even though they're small drops, she expected it just to be the one. There's like 3 drops. And it scared the heck out of her. And it took us forever to get her to ride it again. Carlos says, we had someone get out of our boat at the top of the first lift. Wow. I bet they were never invited back to Disney World again. Ron and Meredith said, we always try taking different poses for the camera as you were going down. Oh my God, I can't do it. I'm too scared. I'm dropping 5 stories. I can't do it. Wendy says, I was too chicken to do Splash Mountain. Now that I've seen some vlogs, I'm feeling a tad silly for not doing it. It's a big drop. It's 5 stories, but you'll enjoy it for sure. G. Wilson, I'm okay with the ride, but it is not a must. Interesting. Okay. Avery, we do love you for sure, buddy. But the ride itself is a lot of fun. There's so many different rooms that you go into that are so much fun. You talk about Brer Bear, Brer Rabbit, Brer Fox. They're singing the song throughout. They're telling the story. And it's just so much fun. Now, and then, of course, you have a couple little drops, and then it goes up to the really big drop at the end. And, of course, they take your picture. And then when you get to the very top, if you look out, you'll see a really good view of Magic Kingdom, and you'll see the castle off in the distance. And it's just so beautiful. I love it. And the ride is really, really long. See, it says here the duration is 10 minutes. It feels like it's longer than 10 minutes to me. So I'll have to time it next time I go on it to see if that's correct. Because to me, it feels like you're really on there for a long time. It's definitely one of those rides that it's not boom, boom, and you're off. It's a good ride for sure. Ours has single rider line, does yours? No, it does not, Brian. Ours does not have a single rider line. Jennifer says it's a lot of fun to make funny faces during the drop. Pictures are always amazing. I know, I can't do it though. I'm always like, oh my God, here we go. But it's still a lot of fun for sure. But let's talk about it a little bit because there's always been this, should we or shouldn't we change it? Because, back in the day when this ride was made, it's not necessarily sensitive in a lot of ways. Song of the South, as you know, has been pretty much banned by Disney, and this ride is pretty much based off of Song of the South. What do you guys think about that? Should Disney change this? Should they not? What do you do? I don't think they should change it. I mean, I've always been one of those people, you learn from the past. You can't change it. You can't ignore it. Because if you try to change it or you try to ignore it, you're bound to repeat it. So even though it's based off something that may not be a wonder, obviously it's not a very good thing. It was insensitive at the time. Ultimately, it's still a great ride, and I don't know. That's just my opinion. I don't know how you guys feel. But once on the ride and the journey and the music begins, it takes you clearly into the Disney bubble of wonder. The various rooms and animatronics are exceptional. Agreed 100%. 100% agree, James. Did you know that there are 68 animatronics and it holds 950,000 gallons of water? I believe that. I didn't know it was that many animatronics, but I do believe that much water for sure. It does feel longer than 10 minutes. It really does. Mr. Bluebird's on my shoulder. Chris says, my daughter asked what movie it's from. I told her, don't worry about it. Disney will never let it escape the vault. No, they probably won't. It's #1 Fast Pass for Carlos. Wow. We'll get there in a minute. Don't touch a darn thing, he says. No change. I have a bootleg copy of Song of the South on DVD. I didn't find it offensive at all. Everything in context. I get that, Mr. Fett, but there are those who do find it offensive. I'm with you. I get what you're saying. It's all about perspective, I guess. Ray says we got our park maps out on the big drop. I was pointing at my map, and JJ was pointing off in a different direction. That's pretty cool. I saw somebody get bounced because of an inappropriate picture taken on Splash Mountain. I believe that too. I know Song of the South is controversial, and Ivory refuses to release it on Disney Plus, but they shouldn't change it. Correct. Chris says, don't change it. People can enjoy it without seeing or liking the movie, like Pandora. Yeah, exactly. I don't like Pandora. I didn't like the movie at all. But I do like the area. Downscale says, no need to change it. I was talking to my brother about this the other day. I was suggesting that Splash Mountain has become its own IP in the parks, not really associated with the movie. True. Joey's, well, it's not a fast pass for us because we will do it at rope drop, so never a wait. That's a good point. Mr. Fett, this ride is fantastic. I hope they never change it. Me too. I hope they don't either. James said, I don't think it should be changed. The depictions are neutral and the Oscar-winning song remains. No change needed. Gotcha. Good point. So let's talk about it for a minute. We talk about not changing the ride. Let's talk about wait times, because Splash Mountain will have its moments when the waits will be up there. You could see upwards to an hour, depending upon the time of the year, even more than that if you're around Christmas time. What are you going to wait? What's your wait time? What's your max for Splash Mountain? We'll get the fast pass in a minute, but I want to hear from you guys. On this ride, what are we waiting? See, I think I'd wait 30 minutes for it. I would. I'd wait 30, 35 minutes for this ride. It's good enough to do. Now, I'm not a big fan of it. I don't want to do it all the time. Like Mason, our youngest, he loves this. This is his favorite ride. He'll ride it 5 times in one day at Magic Kingdom if we let him. I think he's actually done it. So for him, he would keep doing it. And he'd wait forever. He has. I'll wait about 35, but what will you guys wait? Chris says people get overly sensitive to things that aren't actually attempting to be portrayed. I think the biggest problem with Song of the South is that it's misrepresented. There you go. It's a good point. Best ride to end the day with. That's a good point too, Brian. I wouldn't change it. It's like rewriting history. Don't do it. Well, right. You can, and that's the point. You can't do that, Donna. You can't rewrite history. All you can do is learn from it. Carlos would wait an hour. The Philly crew would wait an hour. Wendy would wait 25 to 30 minutes. James would wait 30 to 40. Donna would wait 25 to 30. At most for Avery, he's going to wait 45 minutes. Ray says there's no need to change it. It focuses on the stories as opposed to the movie overall. It doesn't portray the movie. As far as kids are concerned, it's a whimsical ride with magical characters in. I agree. I'd wait 30 to 40 for Jennifer Jones. Brian says, I don't wait longer than the single rider line, maybe 20 minutes. Okay, I got that. I get it. If we had it, we would do it. Same statement as always. I don't wait more than 45 for anything, Chris. I turn left through Adventureland and ride it in Thunder early, but would wait up to 45 minutes. Me too, James. We've learned our lesson with that. That's now what we do too. I've never waited fast pass always. There you go. I love Mason. I'll ride it 5 times in a day with him. He would do it, Carlos. He'd be so happy to have somebody ride with him. Eric Newman says he'd wait 40 minutes. Amy says she'd wait 30 minutes now. I used to wait the hour when it first years opened. Yeah, for sure. Dowska, my daughter and I were able to ride Splash Mountain 4 times in a row in February. No line when it's Florida cold. That's true. Craig's Robotics would wait 40 minutes. Ray says, I will never wait more than 30 minutes for anything, but for Splash, personally, it's not one I'd wait longer than 15 for. Nothing wrong with that. Big Noah's in the house. What's up, Noah? Good to see you, buddy. 31 watching. Guys, thank you all for being here. 26 likes, so if you haven't hit that like, let's see if we can get 31 for 31. Go ahead and hit that like button for me. I'd appreciate it. And thank you all again for being here. Okay. Yeah, Melissa loves this one. Not quite. She won't do it. She certainly will not do this ride unless she absolutely has to. Look who it is. It's Dougie. Dougie, man, I miss you, pal. I haven't seen you in forever. Dougie Walter Grams is in the house. Another one of our members. Dougie, it's so good to see you, pal. I miss you, buddy. We got to get on a stream together really, really soon. Maybe this weekend. Who knows? But I miss you. Hope you're doing well. Everybody say hi to Dougie. Good to see you, Dougie. Ethan, who's 7, will ride it over and over with me. He loves it. Yeah, it's that good. It really is that good. Fast Pass. It's not a first 3 Fast Pass for me. It's not. I like it. Don't get me wrong. And I'll Fast Pass it. It's probably going to be one of the next 3 I get. But it's not going to be a first 3 Fast Pass for Magic Kingdom for me. There's too many other things I'd want to do. Mine Train, even though I don't like it, it's almost a must-do Fast Pass for Mine Train. Space Mountain, it's just some other things I'd rather Fast Pass. But it is up there for me. What about you guys? Who's going to Fast Pass this? Anybody out there? Amy says she loves riding at night. Got to see the fireworks from there. Yes, I bet that was awesome. Disney World Freak Ron would do the same. This is one of his favorite rides. Yep, please, yes. I need to get back into this. Yes, for sure. Doug, I hope you're doing well, buddy. Good to see you. Simpa 2's in the house. Oh, no, I'm late. My notifications didn't work. That's all right. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Simpa 2, Thanks for being here. Everybody say hi to Simba too. But what do you think, guys? First 3 fast pass? Fast pass at all? No fast pass? Let me know. Chris says, it is for me. My Magic Kingdom are Thunder, Haunted Mansion, Splash Mountain. Got it. I got you. Wendy says she would fast pass it. Jennifer says, I always do a fast pass for this one. James Garcia, fast pass only, really busy. No fast pass if it's not. Gotcha. Carlos says, it's definitely my #1 ride. Just live the story of the ride. The music, the drop, and the getting wet is what it is. It's all fun. I agree 100%. I agree 100%. The Philly Crew says it's one of their first 3 fast passes. Donna, thank you for that. Yep, guys, if you ever want to send this Magic Mail, obviously we love getting Magic Mail. Never required or expected, but we do always thank you on stream or on a video. That is our P.O. Box. So thank you, Donna. I appreciate that. Downscales, all the ones you listed as Fast Pass have AC in the line. Space Mountain doesn't until the very end of it. Or Splash Mountain until the end of it. Yeah, exactly. Noah says, I would use a Fast Pass, but not the top 3. Yeah, for me too. That's how I am. Mr. Fett says, first 3 Fast Pass ride for my family. Nothing wrong with that. That's good. Yes, I Fast Pass. I don't use one for Mine Train. I only do it for Mine Train because I want to ride Mine Train, but I'm not waiting all that time for something that's I'm going to be out of there in a minute and a half. Carlos says, if we go to Magic Kingdom in 3 days, it's a Fast Pass 2 of the days. That's good. Fast Pass definitely for Brian. Donna would Fast Pass it. Tori Camello, welcome in. Tori, hope you're doing well. Thanks for being here. Everybody say hi to Tori. Eric says no Fast Pass for him. Interesting. Downscale, it's a good line to hop in when park is closing in on the horizons. Yep, that's true. Jennifer Jones, I prefer to do it earlier in the day so that the sun and the heat dries me out before it gets dark. True. Yes for Fast Pass for Simba 2. Usually a first 3 on one of the Magic Kingdom days for Amy. Looks like everybody's pretty much in the same boat. Get it? Same boat? Never mind. Fun fact, the idea for Splash Mountain was born on a Southern California freeway, the Santa Ana Freeway to be more specific. As he pondered park priorities, he came up with the idea. Interesting. Didn't know that. I did not know that. Brian says our Splash has front to back seating, not side by side. That's interesting too. G. Wilson says, I would not burn a Fast Pass for it. I would reserve it for Big Thunder or Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. I understand that. 28 likes, 28 watching. Thank you guys for that. I appreciate it. Magic of the Mouse TV is in the house. Welcome in, Magic of the Mouse TV. Hope you're doing well. Everybody say hi to Magic of the Mouse TV. Thanks for being here, guys. Don't forget to hit that like button. But overall, I love this ride. I think it's so much fun. I know we're coming up on 6:30 and we got other people streaming tonight, so I don't want to stay too much longer. This is my rating. I got to give it a 10 out of 10. Even though it's not my favorite ride, it's a great ride. Theming is great. Length is great. Wait time is usually manageable. This is a 10 for me. I want to hear from you guys. What is your ratings? Joey Russell once did at an after hours and was soaked in cold for hours. Duh. Should have saved it for the end of the night. It's true, though. Tony Baxter was stuck in rush hour traffic, so he thought about the need for a new attraction featuring beloved Disney characters and the desire to create a log flume ride. There you go. Awesome. All right, looks like everybody is good to go. We got some. Chris says 9.5. Brian 9.8. Simba says agreed. Jennifer gives it a 10. Ron and Meredith give it a 10. Mouse Talk agreed with the score, so Downscale agrees. James Ryan gives it a 10. 100 for James Garcia. Amy gives it a 10. Eric gives it a 9. Mr. Fat gives it a 10. Donna gives it a 9. 8 out of 10 for Wendy, but that's because I've not ridden it. Fair enough. It'll be a 10 when you ride it, I'm sure. 10 for Avery. LSU mom Emily gives it a 9. Joey gives it a 9 out of 10 because it gets so crazy busy once it's hot outside. That's true. It does. I agree with that. All right. Mike Wheeler. What's up, Mike? Good to see you, buddy. Mike says, out of all the log flume rides that I've been on, I have to give this one a 9.5. Good job. Alyssa Stenberg. What's up, Alyssa? Good to see you. 10 out of 10 for her. 10 out of 10 for Noah. Magic and the Mouse gives it a 10. Dougie gives it a 10. Marguerite gives it a 10. And we are across the board. Carlos obviously gives it a 10. I knew that. But on colder days, definitely don't ride it. Oh my gosh. Guys, well, thank you for joining me. This was so much fun today. It is definitely a 10 out of 10 ride. I agree 100%. I do want to let you guys know I'm finishing up our first vlog from Universal Studios. It's kind of a hodgepodge, but we went out, we did some rides. We hadn't been to Universal in 8 years, so we went out, we did some rides. We're rating them. We kind of had to go all over. It was a cold, gray, rainy, depressing day, but we still had fun. And I hope you guys, when I post the video a little bit later tonight, hope you're able to go out and watch it. We had a great time with it. It was awesome. We had a good time. I hope you guys can check that video. Great lineup tonight. Be sure to check out Triple P at 7, Steve at 8, Meg at 9, PTV at 10. Come back tomorrow night with me. You have Zip at 6:30. You have Jim at 7:30. At 8 o'clock, we're going to have PTV on with us tomorrow talking about Disneyland for pros and cons for first timers. We're going to talk resorts. We're going to talk the parks. We're going to talk dining. It's going to be great. You guys need to be there for that. Dean over at theliveplace.com. Thank you. And let's go ahead and pick. We are heading to... Oh, we got another good one. There's a lot of good ones left. We're heading over to Hollywood Studios, and we're doing Slinky Dog Dash. And man, do I have a story about that. Slinky Dog Dash tomorrow, right here, 6 o'clock. We're going to talk about Slinky. That's an awesome one. I can't wait to do that one. That's going to be a ton of fun. But guys, thank you all again for being here. I hope you all enjoyed this. To all of our members, again, thank you for your loyalty. We definitely appreciate it. You guys are so generous and so wonderful, and it just means the world to us, and we just appreciate all of it. And thank you to everybody in the chat and just being here every week. I say it every single stream, and it's because I don't want you to think we've ever forgotten. We don't forget where we came from. We don't forget who got us here. You guys are the ones that got us here. You're the ones that keep us here, and we appreciate that. It means the world to us, and I enjoy doing this, and I hope you guys enjoy it as well. You'll start seeing at the end of our videos kind of a thank you to our members, so that you know we haven't forgotten you. But guys, this has been fantastic. We love you. Rhiannon's here. What's up, Rhiannon? I didn't even know you were there. You must have been in ninja mode, but good to see you. Another one of our members is Rhiannon, another great member. After good looking out. I'm sorry, Dalzico, for sure, buddy. I'm glad it's after dinner, though. But it's good to see everybody again. Thank you all for being here. Have fun tonight. We'll hopefully see you guys all tomorrow. And until then, take care of yourselves and each other. And guys, we'll talk to you all really, really soon. Bye-bye.